Hi, I'm back, and I purchased a little eyeshadow palette this week at TJ Maxx, and it was on sale. I got it for a good price. The brand is Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. Now, I personally do not wear Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, or rather use Bobbi Brown Cosmetics, because I find them to be ridiculously pricey. Um, I think as a makeup artist, she does a beautiful job with the neutral palettes. I've tried her foundation, sampling it, and the foundation is too yellow for my pink undertone skin. So her foundations don't work for me. Um, the same with her lipsticks. I find that her lipsticks don't work for me either. But I was kind of intrigued by this little eyeshadow palette. I picked this up at TJ Maxx for $24. This is the Sandy Nude Eye Palette. And if you are into neutrals, I really think you're going to love this. I happen to love neutrals. I I must have 30 neutral eyeshadow palettes. I'm not into color. I just like to keep it plain and simple, but I do love to wear makeup. So let's take a look at this. Now, this Sandy Nude Eye Palette comes with a brush. And I will get the brush out of the box. Now, there's no place in the palette to store the brush. And quite frankly, here's the brush. This brush is about as useful as a pork roast at a Seder. I'm not kidding. It's like later. It it's ridiculous. But let me show you the colors. It opens up. It opens up like this. And then you have a top layer and a bottom layer. As you can see, these are super, super neutral colors. Now, they aren't the most pigmented. And that's something that I want to talk about because a while ago, I did a review on an IT cosmetic eyeshadow palette, and it was the worst palette I ever had in my entire life. Like, you talk about lack of pigmentation, it was crazy. Like, it was just really bad. And when I first put a brush to one of these shadows, I thought, ooh, because there really isn't a lot of pigmentation. However, and this is a big however, the shadows themselves are not chalky, they're not ashy. They give a nice matte to satin finish. And the beauty of it is they're buildable. So while they might not be super duper pigmented, if you love a neutral palette, and if you like a buildable eyeshadow that you don't want coming off as like too strong the second that you use it, this is a great palette. Hold on, I'm going to show you how my eyes look today. Now, you can see here I have my glasses on. Here I have them off. Can you see? I mean, it's hard for me because I can't see. I'm like freaking blind. But here's what I did. Because I can't read okay, I can't really read the names, even with my glasses, of the shadows, but I'll put them in the description box of what I used. Now, I used this shade all over as a wash, okay? Then I went in with this shade as a transition shade. And then in my crease, I used this. It's really a super dark brown that looks almost black. I used that, and this is where the light pigmentation comes in. I was a little nervous when I put this in the crease, but it went on nicely so that it looks more like a taupe. And especially after I blended it with my blending brush, it really came out to look more taupe. I also lined my lid very, 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 very close to my lash line with this brown color too. So all in all, I think this is a great buy. This is going in my travel bag because I wanted something neutral for like the rehearsal dinner for my daughter's wedding, which I can't believe I haven't lost a pound yet. And it's in 8 weeks. And I still haven't lost any weight because I've been stress eating. Um, but I do want to bring this. I know for the day of her wedding, she's having a makeup artist to put my makeup on. So I'm still going to bring this because I'm going to say, hey, can you give me neutrals? So that's about it. I just wanted to give you a little review on a well, an eyeshadow palette that I really like. Surprisingly, I was really ready to say, uh-oh, maybe Una will like this. I don't think it's going to work for me, but surprisingly, it does. So, mommy is going to keep this, but mommy is going to throw this useless brush away because trust me, it's garbage. I don't know why, like, why do they do that? You can't find a space to store a brush. So why even bother putting a brush in there? It's like crazy. So that's it. Take care. Have a good one. I am going to go off to the land of roast beef and make myself some lunch. Bye bye.